G'day, Dave here, the Enlightened Plumber, with today's quote. There are some things one can only achieve by deliberately leaping, or by a deliberate leap in the opposite direction. There are some things one can only achieve by a deliberate leap in the opposite direction. This is from Franz Kafka. So let's dive in, or leap in, maybe, as this one talks about. Okay, so the concept here is that we're traveling in this direction, and our momentum is keeping us moving in this direction. And if we're wanting to make a change, it's suggesting, well, we can only do that by leaping in the opposite direction. Which seems kind of crazy and outrageous, and I think that's the idea of why this particular statement has a certain amount of impact. Yes, if we are looking at our lives, on my last video I talked about, our past, and it doesn't have to change the future. Well, this is sort of in a similar vein, in that our past, we're moving on. This is our train. This is our momentum. This is where our life's going. Okay, well, if all of a sudden we look out the window and we kind of realize, hey, you know what? I'm not actually going where I want to go. Well, all my actions, all my habits up to this point are what's taking me, what's helping me feed this momentum and keep moving forward. So what do I need to do? Well, I need to do something drastic. I need to take that leap in the opposite direction. And it refers to opposite direction here. Anything off the path that you're going is going to make a difference. And the idea is the further you leap around, the quicker perhaps the results are going to be, or the more drastic the instant items are going to happen. So if we're on a train and we're going along and it's like, okay, oh wait, you know what, there's the end of the tracks up ahead and there's a wall right behind that and that's where we're going to go into. Well, if I leap off the train, well, automatically I know as I'm leaping that I'm probably in a better situation than if I just hit the wall. But at the same time, it's such a drastic change to what I've been doing, coasting along at, and all of a sudden I'm so extreme here that I'm just going to slow down, I'm going to stop, I'm probably going to injure myself, whatever, because I've just jumped off a train, that I'm really going to notice this, and it might not be comfortable. And that's probably a big cue here, because even a small little leap is going to be quite a change. And the big thing here with our train analogy that I've just brought into this is if the train is moving extremely fast, any leap, whether it's small, I hang off, I just let go, or whether I jump right out, it's going to have an impact. If the train isn't moving very fast, well, there's potentially less of an impact and I can get away with things. So it's wherever your life's going right now, that's going to have another impact on what's going forward. But for our lives, say we're in a career, doesn't matter. It's a corporate job. We are sitting behind a desk, or you're sitting behind a desk, and you're just doing your work from day to day. Okay, I've got my plan. My career is moving me on. I've moved up several positions. I've got a few more to go. I've got a pension ahead of me. I got everything else. And then it's like, well, you know what? I don't actually like this anymore. I'm not comfortable. What the heck is going on? It's kind of like you just woke up the one day and like, why am I here? What's going on? Well, to get out of that, there's going to be a heck of a leap. Well, if I go and change career, I can do a slightly different one and maybe find a different firm or something I can do a similar or the same job in. And that's less of an issue because I'm going to move across. Okay, yeah, there'll be impacts. I'll lose the pension maybe. But on the plus side, I'm going to find a new environment. I'm going to be happier. There's going to be different challenges perhaps, or less challenges, or whatever's going on. So it'll be nice. If I move out and change careers completely, okay, well that's moving a little bit further back from my jump. And it could be completely different. Now I've kind of lost everything. I've got no security. I've got no experience. I've got whatever. I'm starting from scratch again. Oh my word. Or it could be that, well, I'm just going to jump right behind and go, okay, well, let's just do something crazy and actually go back to school and learn about something else. Well, now I've got no income. Now I've got a whole weight of things, whatever's going on, everything, life basically goes on hold, and I've got to then have more time to kind of catch up and move. But all those things, for you to change, require you to take those actions. And the idea is that it's the thought process of the actions you're now going to change are going to give you the life that you want at some point. It's not a guarantee or not even an inevitability that's going to happen like right there in that second, but that's what needs to be done. So that's our leap in the opposite direction. So with that, there are some things one can only achieve with a deliberate leap in the opposite direction. From Franz Kafka and myself, Dave the Enlightened Plumber, if you're going to leap, know what you're leaping for. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.